Hey there, shoppers. It's Amy, and I'm so excited because today we are discussing one of my all-time favorite products from one of my all-time favorite brands. And that, of course, is the Jackery 1000 V2 portable power station. Now, you guys know I love a good portable power station, not only because I love the outdoors, I absolutely love RVing and camping, but also because I live here in Florida, and I will say that very, very often we experience power outages. This is because we've got hurricanes and storms coming through all the time. And unfortunately, oftentimes that means that we have several hours, days, or even weeks without power. That's where Jackery comes in. This portable power station is absolutely perfect for keeping around the house and making sure that you don't go without, even in those emergency situations. So today in this video, I want to discuss, first of all, why a portable power station, who needs it, who is it for, and who is going to benefit from this. Then I want to discuss all of the attributes of this particular power station, and we're going to dive into what makes the V2 even better, why this latest and greatest technology is even better for you, and why you may want to consider upgrading or adding a new power station to your collection. So let's go ahead and kick it off right about now. So let's dive right in to what is at the heart of this portable power station. The Jackery 1000 V2 uses the latest and greatest LiFePO4 battery cells. These are so much better than the batteries of the past, and this really comes through on two big fronts. First of all, it's going to recharge super fast. I'm talking, you can get a full, completely charged power station in under 1 hour. That is absolutely incredible, and it's probably a whole lot faster than your older power stations. Not only that, but if you choose the solar panel option, which is absolutely incredible, Jackery has bifacial solar panels. So that means it's getting sun from both sides, meaning that it charges even faster. So when you're using that solar panel option, you're gonna get a full charge in under 3 hours. That is totally incredible. I've seen power stations that can use solar panels and they charge up, but oftentimes it takes 8, 10, 12 hours to fully charge. This, with the Jackery 1000 V2 and their bifacial solar panels, you are getting a full charge in under 3 hours. And if you are really short on time, you can get a full charge, not a full charge, but you can get an 80% charge in only 45 minutes. So you see how if, the minutes are mattering in an emergency situation, or maybe you're just really ready to hit the road in your RV, you are going to be able to charge this up really fast. The second part of the improved battery technology on this means that it's going to last for more recharging cycles. So you know how sometimes when you maybe get a phone, for example, and you notice a year or so in, it's just not holding battery all day. It's getting worse and worse and weaker. Well, your old school power station is probably like that as well. It's just not as powerful as it used to be the more times you charge it. Not with the Jackery 1000 V2. This actually is going to last for 4,000 recharges without significantly losing that battery power with the subsequent recharges. So you really have a 10-year portable power station when you invest in this Jackery 1000 V2. It's going to last for years and years instead of some of the other ones that are starting to really decline in year 2, 3, and 4. You've got 10 years of use out of this incredible product because of that latest and greatest battery cell technology. So next up, I want to point out that V2 is not only smaller, but it's also more powerful. So 50% more powerful, in fact, than the original version. So when you get the Jackery 1000 V2, you are getting up to 3,000 watts at peak output. What does this mean for you in real terms? This means that you are going to be able to use this for even your appliances, your big stuff, or your heating stuff, whatever it is that draws a lot of electricity all at once. So even if you need to power a refrigerator or a freezer, this is really vital, and this always comes in handy. This is one of the first things that I do when the electricity goes out in our house. I make sure that all of our perishable items, all of our medication and things like that do not go to waste. They stay nice and cold, and I'm able to do that by simply plugging in the refrigerator to the Jackery 1000 V2 portable power station. When you are able to do that, you are able to automatically save yourself so much money because you're not having to replace all of those expensive groceries. And sometimes it really comes in vital. Not only are medications expensive, but they can be life-saving, and it can be something that you need even in the midst of a storm or an emergency. That can be really helpful. Plus, this is super useful, like I said, if you want to use something like a blender. Even a commercial blender to blend all of your ice, make some frozen drinks when you're out camping and exploring and having fun. You're able to do that. You're able to use a hair dryer or a portable space heater to stay warm. Things like that draw a lot of electricity. You couldn't use them with your old power stations, but now you can. On top of that, even with all of that improved power, you are not sacrificing size. In fact, they've made this version even smaller. It's under 24 pounds. So it's really easy to, take around with you, to move from room to room, to move in and out of storage. And one thing, speaking of storage, is that this is great because it actually, has a flat top. You can stack this, you can stack a couple on top of each other, and it has a built-in handle that makes it very convenient and easy. You want to put this in the back of the SUV, you want to take it camping, you want to move it in and out of the RV. It's so easy to do. It's very convenient. It's more lightweight than ever, but even more powerful. So what else can I tell you about the Jackery Explorer 1000 V2? Well, there are 6 different charging ports. You've got your AC ports, you've got your DC port, you've got 2 USB-Cs and a USB-A. And the good news is you can use them all at the same time. So you don't have to choose between maybe keeping your food cool or charging your cell phone or charging your laptop. No, you can do all of those at the same time. And they're all built right in, so you don't have to worry about any adapters or remembering things like that. You've got something to charge everything, and it's all built right in. Jackery also has enabled pass-through charging on this, so it is an environmentally friendly and sustainable option. On top of that, you have access to the Jackery app, and on the app, you're going to be able to monitor your portable power station from anywhere in the world. So you can monitor it remotely and see what's going on, and you can even control things with extra optional settings like energy saving mode, there is an auto shutoff, and so much more. They've even built in a light for camping and an emergency light. So this is really just the type of brand that Jackery is. They think of everything and they put it into their products. They're making better power stations than anyone else on the market, and they're thinking of all those little creature comforts that you would want and need, and they've put it in the version 2. So who is this for? Well, pretty much everyone, especially if you love the outdoors. If you are doing off-grid living, van life, anything like that, you're gonna wanna pick one of these up. If you love to RV, if you love to go camping, you're definitely gonna wanna pick one of these up. But even if you don't love the outdoors, it's always a good idea to have a portable power station in your home for emergency situations. Like I said, even the electricity going out for a few hours, you can end up with spoiled food. You might end up really hot or really cold, or just without access to the outside world because you have a dead cell phone battery or you can't get on your laptop. These are the difference in sometimes life and death. Being able to provide for your family and make sure you have energy in those emergency situations is so worthwhile. Not only that, it ends up being so much more convenient when you are able to access your favorite devices, when the power goes out, and when you're able to maybe, like I said, get a little air conditioning or get a little heat when you absolutely need it. Saving food alone will more than pay for the cost of this power station. So it's really, to me, a no-brainer. And it's not just us down here in Florida that are dealing with extreme weather and hurricanes. If you're up north, there's blizzards and snowstorms, all sorts of things like that. And people out west are dealing with fires at rapid rates. We saw what happened in Los Angeles last year, and man, that is so scary. It's always a good idea to have a backup plan and an emergency plan, and picking up the Jackery Explorer 1000 version 2 is a great way to ensure that you and your family stay as safe as possible when things happen. And right now, you can enjoy the biggest discount of the Prime Big Deals Day, up to 65% off. This is perfect for a central home backup. It can power multiple rooms at once, so your family stays worry-free no matter where you are. So I absolutely love this. This is my top choice for a portable power station. I think it will be for you as well. I'm gonna go ahead and leave all of the links and information in the description below so you can go ahead and check it out and get to shopping. Adios, amigos.